Hello world, this is Zan with Stairway to Eternity, turn number 21. And it's going to be a fun turn because next turn, supposedly, Asphodel is going to be landing their attacks. So it looks like these two are coordinating, Asphodel and Naba, and their turn's already done. So they're planned in. They're going to come in for me. So looks like the Malaga has claimed the inner throne. This one it's probably the best throne for them. If I remember correctly, it gives them blood slaves. And that's actually something that they want, but they cannot get natively. It's a struggle for them. So yeah, we definitely don't want them to keep that. It unlocks a lot of really strong magic that Naba just should not have. Summon a bunch more drakes. Have Grippa level luck with binding magic sites. In average pool, I mean, two blood hunters, 14 goods, blood slaves is actually like fantastic, but for Abysia, I guess this is becoming average. Facia moves into Rendale, and Naba moves into Flemistan. Now he had a big army of this, and I thought that was going to move there. I guess he just sent this militia chaff. So I'll respond in kind to this one once we get there. Unexpected enchilada, 43 brigands. Where is this? Yeah, those brigands are going to be there for a minute. And we constructed our palisade on our throne. Okay, so while we are here, I'm just going to go ahead and claim this. I probably won't be able to build anything from it for a while, but at least, I'll just get this extra earth income and the extra reinvigoration on my sacred units. So for now, Shaggy can hang out. Moving on to this fort against the Nebe in front. We're going to deposit the blood slaves, and we're going to kind of look at what's going on here. So he has a fort here. He has his prime army here, of which we can see is a bunch of these 8-ite elites. And I know I've talked them up because they're a very good unit, but between last turn and this turn, I actually did some testing. I did some testing on. Let's clear this real quick because that's a lot of money. It's not going to happen this turn. I wanted to test what happens if I send my axemen at them, because the axemen should be able to survive a swing. They should be able to kill each other in 2 swings, both sides. But it favors my side killing him in 2 moves more than his side killing me in 2 moves because I have greater armor. So I threw some tests, and these axemen demolish the 8-ite elites, probably because of Heat Aura. Heat Aura maybe tuckers them out enough that it's easier for my axemen to swing in and kill them. Who knows? However, then I did another test, and I said, okay, the axemen work very well. Not perfect. They take losses, but not very well. Let me try these guys, the flailmen. I think I did 38 elites, which is 900 gold, against 40 of these guys, which is 800 gold. And these guys demolished them. Just walked right through them. They met up. These guys swung twice, and then they just walked to the other end of the battlefield because it has extra attack against the shield. So instead of being 25 once like the axemen, these are going to be 19 twice. So the armor is more effective, but the chances of these guys hitting is harder. And if they do a head hit, it's going to do more damage anyways. So these guys performed exceptionally well, and that's why I've been recruiting them against Naba. And I've got, a sizable little force. It's mostly sacreds. However, he's in an interesting spot, the way the game has been played so far. This move was not what I was expecting him to jump on my fort. And if he did that, I wouldn't have had PD. So Facia landed this turn on all 4 of these provinces. And I've already said, like, listen, I don't want you in this war. Take these coastal provinces and then go away. To which, Naba, thanks to this amazing agreement we came up with down here that's paying off, Facia told him to flag out. And Facia also told me there's an army here, which is good because if I didn't know that, I might have attacked this palisade. So it's a good thing that I've been told. There's an army here. I wasn't expecting there to be one there. I thought all the camels and all that, because you don't see the camels here, so I figured they're all like back here. Now, what this means is despite the fact that Asphodel's attacking me, and I'll get to that soon, I'm not in a rush to attack Naba because every loss that Facia takes is a loss that I don't have to take. And I know they're my allies, yes, but at some point we're gonna have to fight. um, and I'm already getting targeted single-handedly by one of these players. So why I'm saying this is an interesting move for Naba, because now his coast is under siege, and he doesn't have an army there that can respond. But Facia, all four of these provinces might as well be linked together. Because, for example, this army here in Glintmark, if they didn't have sailing, their only move, because you see it's winter, so they can't cross this. Their only move is go here. So where they was not, if Nabal was fighting a normal nation, they get the army that's here, they stack it here, and there's either a huge fight between everything Facia can bring, or the army or this army here just gets wiped out, which is divide and conquer. However, Facia can sail. So this army here, next turn can be up here because it can sail 1, 2, and then land. Like, it's insane. Let's say Ermor attacked Facia, whatever, and I don't even know if this is Ermor. I don't care. Facia go one, sail 1, 2, land. That's why I said this is all Facia's cap circle. All this coast might as well be his cap circle. It's all interconnected. Now he can't sail over 3 provinces, but he can sail over 2. So these 4, they're all might as well be the same one. So that brings Nabal to an interesting question. Does he deal with Facia or does he deal with me? I haven't attacked him yet. I haven't done anything yet. Now he sees I have this big force and I can strike at his capital. So what is his move? If he moves to this forest, I jump on this fort and I take it because it's palisade. If he attacks me, I'm going to be in Heat Dominion, my own dominion. I'm going to be bumping up this PD because they're all going to. You see all these human birds? They're going to eat so many lightning bolts for me. It's going to be crazy. Or does he just sit there and we just stare at each other? So it just depends, because if he sits there, now Facia is going to rampage through his lands, and obviously he's tying up a sizable amount of my troops, but I'm not going to build any more troops to deal with him. Everything else I need to build is toward Asphodel. So he's in an interesting spot, which to me says, okay, I just need to deal with this little shitty raiding force, and then just wait, and just wait. That's all I need to do. Like, I'm gonna have to patrol out this turn and actually go along with my threat of bumping up the PD and all that. But otherwise, I'm just gonna wait here. Like, yeah, gonna hang out. So that's gonna be my strategy for Naba. And how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna have Gargagon. Whew, what a name. He's just gonna grab these human bread and he's gonna tell them hold an attack. I'm going to Phoenix Fire and very specifically cast Lesser Fire Elemental. And there's a reason for this. We're going to put him in here. I guess we get some Slinger PD. Whoopee. And he did have Cavalry, and they were on hold and attack. So let's do this. Let's put you guys back here. And actually, I can fit another slot. And let's just get another random dude and put him in the back. In case the Cavalry, when you do hold and attack with a unit, they're going to pick a squad in the rear, hopefully, and try to charge them. There's a chance they pick the single man squad. And after they deal with him, or maybe I even put him like down here. After they deal with him, then they go and just attack closest. It's probably not even the right way to do this strategy. But this force here should be enough to actually demolish a bunch of militia and raiders. Because the raiders, let me just double check. I don't think they have, yeah, they don't have a lance charge. They just have a spear. So yeah, that'll be demolished by these human bread. I'm hoping he doesn't have like a stealthy something planned for me. That would suck. And that's why I'm doing the fire elementals, even though they're baby fire elementals. Now, this turn I finished Conjuration 5. And the reason I'm doing the lesser fire elementals is since this is the only offensive move I'm going to play against Nabal, if this attack is his only attack against me, like if he doesn't attack me on my fort, the only thing he's going to see from me are these lesser fire elementals, and he might think that I don't have the research for the big ones. because they cost the same, you know? One gem for a lesser or one gem for a greater. So if like let's say he grabs this forest and he moves on to this forest and he's gonna go, oh, I'm gonna go to Abysia. And he sees I only have lesser fire elementals, maybe there's a tiny chance. Yeah, he thinks, oh, Abysia doesn't have full size fire elementals, maybe I can take him. My air elementals will kick his ass. To which then he jumps on my fort, and then I have the full sized ones, and I hopefully win that fight. So the effective difference of me using this against him this turn, or using like a greater one versus a lesser one, doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna go with the lesser ones to feed him misinformation and hope that it helps ever so slightly, and it checks this little mercenary force. Screw those guys. For the rest of it, I'm just gonna start assassinating. Screw you guys. Make sure you attack. I mean, I don't think they can do anything else. This guy, just hang out there, and I think you can move down here. Yeah, and that'll give me a good view of where their shit is. Oh, I hate their stupid dominion. It's annoying. On here, I need to kind of go through with my threat and bump up the PD to like 25 PD. And now let's actually do some scripting. We have our beast tamer, guys. Check this out. But he's going to do the salamanders because he only has 10 leadership. I can give him. Oh, it's not the whip of command. He only has 10 leadership, and I have more drakes than that. So although these are animals, I'm not going to put them in because their morale is fantastic on its own. But these guys could use the hand. Their base morale is 9. So it shows -2, but that's just because he's a terrible leader. But his Beastmaster kind of gives him a +1. So I'll give him that. His weapon is hot garbage. I'm actually going to give him Vine Whip, and this will be. This is not a strategy I would have planned, but I have a Vine Whip and I can do this. If he sends a Malika Thug, let me show you what a Malika is. If he sends one of these ladies as a thug to the backline, they are ethereal, and I don't have magic weapons. So it will be difficult to hit them because odds are they're going to have like glamour, which is it gives them mirror image. They're going to do some buffs. They're going to do some crazy things. So if he sends one of these to the back lines, normally I'd be in a lot of trouble. And they're fire resistant, so like my salamanders can't just breathe fire on them and remove their glamour and whatever it is. I mean, maybe, maybe depends on their kit. So if one of these comes to the back line, this otherwise useless beast trainer will hit them with the vine whip, and on hit it doesn't need to do damage. I think it's just when they swing. Let me double check. Or I can't build a frost brand to double check how that one works. But I know the other one that you look at for this kind of stuff is the Mace of Eruption. Okay, I need to hit them. I don't need to do damage, but I need to hit them. Because there's on hit, on damage, and on swing, I guess. So he has it's not a terrible chance to hit. It's length 4, so it shouldn't be repelled unless they have like a pike. And then more importantly, it's going to do magic damage. So his job in this fight will be hold, actually just hold almost the whole way and do attack flyers. The only flyers they should have are going to be air elementals, which I'm going to have a hard time with anyways, and he's going to vine whip them, which is also good. Or the Malika. So this is his job, just whip those flyers with the magic weapon. If you entangle them, it's going to lower their defense, and then maybe the rest of my units, even though they can't swing really well into ethereal units, they can do pretty good against low defense. So it just helps my units hit them. The assassins are going to hang out and they're going to wait. Or maybe I should move them here in case that's where he makes his move. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move them here in case that's his move. And that way I can kill some of the dudes that are going there. The rest of this, I guess, will be all these guys. And this is what I have between them. You are going to hold. I wish I could tell you to attack. Why are you on attack close? Attack rear. And you might as well just go with them. hold, attack rear. I think that's what hold and attack rear does. It's 2 turns and then goes. So just go with your cavalry. Um, undisciplined, you're absolutely in the front. Your job is get hit by things. Just attack. I don't. You're not important. Let's see the rest of it. All you guys are gonna stop. I don't have a holy 3. Okay. Are these lava warriors? No, these are resident infantry. These are all lava warriors. Yeah, these are mostly lava warriors, and then these are mostly lava warriors. Okay. Just kind of like taking a quick count on what's going on here. Um, we'll give everyone at least one of these. You get 2. You're actually you're important, and this is just to kind of deal with whatever might show up in the back line. And they're going to follow an interesting script. There might be fire around. So let me do Phoenix Pyre first in case he makes it rain. Because rain will make this take double the fatigue. And I'm expecting his script is going to be Storm on turn 1, Storm Power, and then Air Elementals. But I still need my units to get blessed. So I'm going to have each of these guys do blessings. Forfax, I think, will do more blessings, as I'm going to have him like summon imps, do some shenanigans. Blessing, at least one blessing, and then just cast spells. And I'll give each of these 3 fire gems. If I do 3, they're going to use... I'll give them 4 fire gems each. It's expensive, I know, but I need to win this fight. This is quite a critical fight. And then just do spells. I do not check this. And the reason, again, I'm going to research Big Fire Elementals this turn, and the AI likes casting that. So that's going to be my script for these guys, including you. You, on the other hand, get all your blessings out. 0 fatigued, good. And then just do, I guess, some imps. I don't have kind of like an indie human commander other than these. Okay, fine. You have a purpose now. Your purpose is hold these blood slaves. Hold, stay behind troops. Hold these blood slaves somewhere. I'm going to position them soon because, again, my Abyssians are going to have this heat aura. They're going to light the blood slaves on fire. And I want him to just summon enemies. And I'll give him like 1, 2. So it does that and it looks pretty for me. Now, to the rest of this. I have a big horde of Abyssian lava warriors here and a big horde over here. This one I will do an attack rear as well. And they're going to need a friend with them to bless them. Maybe here I'll even have you bless twice. Yeah. Let's swap these. It's more important that he does that, and he's probably just going to get one fire elemental out anyways. Over here we're going to have our chaff. Somewhere here in the middle is going to be the PD. And then we're going to have the rest of you guys kind of here in the middle. And Forfax be a little bit more to the front. All the blood slaves will die as these guys run past. I'll just have them here and then hope for the best. Hope that those blood slaves are both in reach and not on fire by the time I get to the summon in part. It'll be interesting otherwise. These slingers have no place in the fight. They're going to be there for PD purposes. Our best commander is once more Forfax. So he will have these guys. They're undisciplined. I'm going to just stick them in the back. Yeah. And these guys in a line formation. Not blocking off, the cavalry. And I hope this is enough to have them all get blessed. Okay, and then we're just going to have these stragglers here. What can their jobs be? We're missing this guy. Yeah. You guys are also going to be in the far back to hopefully get caught up in this this line of ours. You're going to be kind of in the back. And what I can do, let's see, he can lead another unit. Again, just the bait. These are just the little bait strategies. Put him in there in the front. You can't do that, but you can. You can. These are just bait units. They're gonna get their butts kicked, but they're there to reset any attacks that either hold an attack rear or whatnot. I don't know what he's gonna do. But they're bait. I'll put one of you here. Although I would hate for the birds to jump on that. Okay. Because they're gonna waste one of their ammunition slots. Here, something I might even do is just basic Abyssian infantry. Just hang out with him. Okay. That should be the script on how I'm going to roll this. Everyone here is going to patrol. Back to my capital. I'm going to put these guys in. Notice I did the math. Going to forge one of my imp contracts. Need blood 2. Is there a cheaper blood 2? Yeah, one of you. Forge an imp contract. We're going to put this on Malthus when we get there. Oh, sorry for that. Just hit end of that habit. I'll move him down here because it looks like Statistics is going to make an offensive. Over here, I wanted a fort, but it's not going to happen, so we're going to search. And I'd hate to lose a random commander, so I'm just going to put him back in the fort. Kame. I do want him site searching, but it's kind of dangerous. He's really good. But it is what it is. Over here, we're going to build a Ring of Regeneration. Barbiel has site searched. I'm getting attacked by people. I'm going to be site searching. I can't do that. I wish I could have him like stealth breach this. Hooligan will continue to do nothing, which is kind of bad for your profit. I should have him in this big fight. Maybe I do that. Maybe instead of sending Gargagon and this whole ploy of misinformation, I just send Hooligan over so he can join this big fight, and then I never have to worry about Blessing Sacreds again. Yeah, I'm going to have to make that switch Rooney. All that effort, all those plans on the misinformation. And I'm just going to send my prophet over and hope he doesn't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. No. You're still going to go with a contingent of your Lava Warrior Sacreds, buddy. You're just going to take this group of goons with you, and then the rest of this stays here. And just keeps researching. And just hold an attack. You Divine Blessing, stay behind your troops. What do you even have? Magic resistance. It's not bad. Okay. Over here, we'll move these guys to this fort because this has been site searched. Asmodeus will take these slaves back, and he's actually going to grab this dowsing rod because we're moving this operation. This is too close to the front. I'm going to move them down here and into Old Land. I will have to build a lab there, but it should be a little bit safer to blood hunt there while all the chaos goes around because Asphodel should still be Pangea. They're going to be hitting me this turn, and the fact I don't see anything on the borders means that they're not going to use their mannequins in force. They're going to be using their stealthy troops. So next turn, I expect all of these border provinces without forts to just be Pangean. Or Asphodel Ian. Anyways, we'll have a Ring of Regeneration here, and that's going to be for Milk and Honey. He's going to go do his... He might be a trap against Asphodel, where I can teleport onto him, he can fire shield, and just take him out. Take out a quick army for me. That's best done in my own dominion. One of the reasons I'm preaching up here. In case this is... if I was him, this would be a war target, of course. I don't know what other item I could build for him. But I will need an item to accompany some of my other units. Let me just make sure I'm not crippling my research with so much construction and patrolling. Okay, I think I'm good. Here I have 23 units, and I'd like to send more of the flailmen up top, but that's not going to happen because I need to start prepping for an Abyssian invasion and an Asphodel invasion. And to do that, I'm going to... What nature spells do I have? Poison ward would be important. But it would take a good investment to do that. but I'm going to have to take it just in case. That's his plan against me. So we'll build a Wolf Tribe Shaman. We'll give him a Thistle Mace. We'll have to create that next turn with Ariad. We'll give him a Thistle Mace, and he can cast Poison Ward if that's one of Asphodel's strategies. For now, I need to switch this up here. I cannot afford to be recruiting more of these guys, but I have to. I need to max out Lava Warriors at all times. That leaves me 216. Gotcha. What I might do is see if I can catch some raiders here. That way I can keep the pearls. So we'll put this guy with his units. These are Lava Warriors, right? I literally can not tell the difference between a Lava Warrior and a normal Flailsman. And your job will be blessings. Get all the blessings out. Phoenix Pyre, spells, and I'll give him 2 gems. Okay. Everyone here is going to just be on hold and attack. He has his guard commander. Okay, and that'll be here just to kind of maybe catch some raiders. I hope he doesn't die. These are slow to recruit cap only mages. I hope he doesn't die. Everyone else already said I'm moving them, researching this, getting that lifelong protection. One thing I might need to do, if I have a fire mage somewhere, this guy, is build me the Firebola. And I'm going to put this on Malthus next turn. So Malthus will have the Firebola and then the lifelong protection. So he's going to try to entangle whoever's assassinating while the imps just come out of the ether and continue to attack him. More magic weapons would be useful, like a stinger, for the purposes of killing his thugs. But I'll do a great sword of sharpness. I will see which one of these I put it on, as I don't have really a commander. Like I've got this guy with the whip. So maybe I just make another. These guys are cheap. They hit hard and they're cheap. They're not very skilled. So maybe just make some more Slayers. Another Slayer, and he'll be kind of my anti-thug unit. Oh, I said I was going to thug the Warlord. So I'm going to thug a Warlord. I'm going to thug a Warlord over here, and I really would love to recruit another Warlord to kind of use all these command points, or another Slayer. But I need to start prepping for Asphodel. And to do that, I plan on making Axemen. Because it's only fair that they're going to be sending living trees at me. I'm going to chop them down. Chop, chop, chop. They have their units have a lot of health, very low protection. And it's a very long turn again. But we're getting into war. And these are kind of my longer term strategies that I'm outlining here. So hopefully once it starts, it's more like, okay, this was my plan, this worked, I need to adjust this. Because up until now, most of my stuff has not been very scripted. And then I have, I guess, 16 gold left over. It's not a lot. It's an extra like 4 units, but yeah, I'm barely even recruiting mages anywhere. This is horrible. Stupid people attacking me. Let me attack Naba and annex them in peace. Hopefully it's all worth it. My research is, it's turn 21 and I'm at 168 with a little bit of crafting, and then if I ever have to deploy milk and honey, it's going to suck. This can't be the research route I take anymore. I need to swap this out to Enchantment 3 and Thaumaturgy 3, because Enchantment 3 gets me Fire Shield, Astral Shield, and Personal Regen, and Thaumaturgy 3 will give me Teleport. Let's see, this is 50, 100, and then 200. So this is going to be 350 research. I can have this probably by next turn, and then 550 research for Thaumaturgy. So it's going to take me a few turns to get this whole little combo online. But once it's online, then I can deploy Milk and Honey somewhere where Asphodel might not be expecting, because he doesn't have fire or magic weapons. He shouldn't have fire or magic weapons due to the way the pretender choice. It's earth and nature. And that'll make Milk and Honey with a bunch of regeneration, all the shenanigans on him. It should make it hard for them to hit him and kill him. If he dies, the amount of screwed I am, I can go back to the beginning of this episode and have inserted that I am screwed to every sentence. And I don't think it would have highlighted how screwed I would be if Milk and Honey died. But if I lose, if I start losing my forces and without deploying him, I'm screwed anyways. So it is what it is. And I'll see you next time, and we'll see how all this, if I'm just rambling to myself, or if any of these crazy strategies actually worked out. See you next time.